Have you ever felt different from everyone else? Like you were meant for something more? Well, what if I told you that your birthday might hold the key to your true purpose? That's right. Certain birth dates carry a special energy that marks people as chosen ones. These individuals aren't just lucky. They're destined for greatness in the spiritual realm. Today, we're going to uncover the mystery behind these special birth dates and what it means to be chosen. If you were born on one of these dates, get ready. Your life is about to take on a whole new meaning. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly does it mean to be chosen? It's not about being better than anyone else. Being chosen is about having a special connection to the spiritual world. It's like having a direct line to the universe's wisdom. Chosen ones often feel things more deeply than others. They might sense things before they happen, or just know things without being told. It's as if they're tuned into a different channel that most people can't access. Being chosen isn't always easy, though. Many chosen ones feel different or out of place growing up. They might struggle to fit in or feel like no one really understands them. But these challenges are actually preparing them for their bigger purpose. It's like training for a big race. It's tough, but it makes you stronger. Chosen ones aren't picked by chance. The universe has a plan, and these special individuals play a big part in it. They're here to help others, to spread light and wisdom, and to make the world a better place. It's a big job, but chosen ones have the tools they need to handle it. In the world of spirituality, numbers are super important. Each number has its own special meaning and energy. Your birthday is made up of numbers, and these numbers can tell us a lot about who you are and what you're meant to do in this world. Some people believe that the universe uses numbers to talk to us. It's like a secret code that we can learn to understand. When it comes to chosen ones, certain number combinations in birth dates pop up more often. These special number combos are like spiritual signposts, pointing out the people who have big jobs to do in this life. Now, you might be thinking, but isn't everyone special in their own way? And you're absolutely right. Everyone has their own unique gifts and purpose. But chosen ones have an extra dose of spiritual responsibility. They're like the team captains in the big game of life. They're here to lead, inspire, and help others find their way. Being chosen isn't about being perfect. In fact, many chosen ones face big challenges in their lives. These hurdles aren't punishments. They're opportunities to grow stronger and wiser. Every obstacle a chosen one overcomes makes them better equipped to help others. So, what are these special birth dates? Well, there isn't just one magic date. There are actually several date ranges throughout the year that are linked to chosen ones. Each range has its own special energy and purpose. Some chosen ones are here to heal, others to teach, and some to lead big changes in the world. The first set of special dates we're going to talk about falls between March 21st and April 19th. People born during this time are often natural leaders. They have a fiery energy that inspires others to action. These chosen ones are here to start new things, to be pioneers in whatever field they choose. If you were born during this time, you might find that you're always the one people turn to for advice or direction. You probably have lots of big ideas and the courage to make them happen. Sometimes you might feel like you're moving too fast for everyone else, but that's just because you're meant to be out front, showing the way. Another important date range for chosen ones is from September 23rd to October 22nd. People born in this period often have a strong sense of justice and harmony. They're the peacemakers, the ones who can see all sides of a situation. These chosen ones are here to bring balance to the world. If your birthday falls in this range, you might find that you're always trying to make things fair. You probably hate seeing anyone treated badly and will stand up for the underdog. You have a gift for seeing the beauty in everything and everyone, and you're here to help others see it too. Now, just because your birthday doesn't fall in one of these ranges doesn't mean you're not special or important. Remember, everyone has a purpose. These date ranges are just examples of times when the energy for chosen ones is particularly strong. Being a chosen one isn't about being better than others. It's about having a different kind of job in this world. Chosen ones are like spiritual lighthouses. They're here to shine bright, and help guide others through the stormy seas of life. It's a big responsibility, but it's also an amazing gift. If you're a chosen one, you might have felt different your whole life. Maybe you've always known you were meant for something big, even if you couldn't quite put your finger on what it was. Or maybe you've struggled with feeling like you don't fit in anywhere. These feelings are actually signs that you're on the right path. Chosen ones often have some common experiences. For example, many chosen ones are very sensitive. They might cry easily or feel overwhelmed in crowded places. This sensitivity isn't a weakness, it's a tool. It allows chosen ones to pick up on things that others might miss. They can sense when someone is upset, even if that person is trying to hide it. They can feel the energy of a place or situation, which helps them navigate the world in a unique way. Another common trait of chosen ones is a deep curiosity about the world. They're always asking questions, always wanting to know more. This thirst for knowledge isn't just about gathering information. It's about understanding the deeper truths of life. Chosen ones are often drawn to spiritual or philosophical topics from a young age. They might be the kids who are always asking why, or the adults who never stop learning and growing. Many chosen ones also have vivid dreams or strong intuitions. They might have dreams that come true or just know things without being told. This is because chosen ones have a strong connection to the spiritual realm. It's like they have one foot in this world and one foot in the spirit world. This connection can be confusing or scary at first. But as chosen ones learn to trust and use their gifts, it becomes a powerful tool for helping others. Chosen ones often feel a strong pull towards helping others. They might be the friend everyone turns to for advice, or the stranger who always stops to help someone in need. This desire to help isn't just about being nice. It's a core part of their purpose. Chosen ones are here to make the world a better place, and helping others is how they do that. Now, you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but what if I don't feel chosen? What if I don't have these experiences? Remember, being chosen isn't about being perfect or having superpowers. It's about being willing to step up and do the work of making the world better. Even if you weren't born on one of the special dates, you can still choose to live like a chosen one. You could choose to be sensitive to others, to keep learning and growing, to trust your intuition, and to help wherever you can. In fact, some people believe that we're all chosen in our own way. We all have gifts and talents that the world needs. The key is to recognize and use those gifts. Maybe you're not meant to be a spiritual leader, but you might be chosen to be an amazing parent or a brilliant scientist or a kind neighbor. All of these roles are important in the grand scheme of things. Being chosen, whether by birth date or by choice, comes with some challenges. Chosen ones often feel different or misunderstood. They might struggle with feeling overwhelmed by the world's problems or frustrated that others don't see things the way they do. These challenges aren't punishments. They're opportunities for growth. Each challenge a chosen one faces makes them stronger and wiser, better able to fulfill their purpose. One of the biggest challenges chosen ones face is learning to trust themselves. Because they see the world differently, they might doubt their own perceptions or ideas. They might try to ignore their intuition or spiritual gifts because they're afraid of being seen as weird. But learning to trust these gifts is crucial. It's like learning to use a new tool. At first it might feel awkward or scary, but with practice, it becomes natural and powerful. Another challenge for chosen ones is balance. Because they feel things so deeply and want to help so much, chosen ones can easily burn out. They might take on too much, trying to solve everyone's problems. Or they might get lost in spiritual pursuits and neglect their everyday responsibilities. Finding balance between the spiritual and the practical, between helping others and taking care of themselves, is a key lesson for chosen ones. Chosen ones also have to learn discernment. Not every idea or feeling is a spiritual message. Not every person who needs help is someone the chosen one is meant to help. Learning to distinguish between true spiritual guidance and random thoughts or emotions is an important skill. It's like learning to hear a specific voice in a noisy room. It takes practice and patience. Despite these challenges, being a chosen one is an incredible gift. Chosen ones have the opportunity to make a real difference in the world. They can bring light to dark places, hope to those who are struggling, and wisdom to those who are lost. They can be bridges between the spiritual and physical worlds, helping others connect with something bigger than themselves. If you think you might be a chosen one, or if you want to live like one, there are some things you can do to develop your gifts. First, pay attention to your intuition. Those gut feelings or random thoughts that pop in your head might be more than just imagination. Start keeping a journal of these insights and see how often they turn out to be right. Meditation is another powerful tool for chosen ones. It helps quiet the noise of the everyday world so you can hear your inner wisdom more clearly. You don't need to meditate for hours. Even a few minutes a day can make a big difference. Just find a quiet place, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. If thoughts come up, just let them float away like clouds in the sky. Learning about spirituality and philosophy can also help chosen ones understand their experiences better. Read books, attend workshops, or talk to spiritual teachers. But remember to trust your own inner wisdom too. Not everything you read or hear will resonate with you, and that's okay. Take what feels right and leave the rest. Chosen ones should also pay attention to their dreams. Keep a dream journal by your bed and write down your dreams as soon as you wake up. Over time, you might start to see patterns or messages in your dreams. Some chosen ones even receive guidance or predictions in their dreams. Nature can be a powerful source of energy and wisdom for chosen ones. Spending time outdoors, whether it's in a forest, by the ocean, or even in a city park, can help you feel more connected to the universe. Many chosen ones find that their intuition and spiritual gifts are stronger when they're in nature. Remember, being a chosen one isn't about being perfect. It's about being willing to grow, to learn, and to help others. It's about using your unique gifts to make the world a little bit better. Whether you were born on a special date or not, you have the power to choose to live with purpose and meaning. As we wrap up this section, take a moment to reflect on your own life. Have you had experiences that made you feel different or special? Have you always felt like you were meant for something more? These feelings might be signs that you're a chosen one. But even if you don't feel chosen, remember that you have the power to choose your own path. You can choose to live with purpose, to help others, and to make a difference in the world. In the end, that's what being chosen is all about. Now, let's dive into some specific date ranges that are often associated with chosen ones. Remember, these aren't the only special dates, but they're ones that come up a lot in spiritual circles. If you were born between May 21st and June 20th, you might be part of a special group of chosen ones. People born during this time often have a gift for communication. It's like they know just what to say to make others feel better or to explain complicated ideas in simple ways. If your birthday falls in this range, you might find that people always want to talk to you about their problems. You probably have a way with words that makes others feel understood and comforted. This gift isn't just about being a good talker, though. It's also about being a great listener. You can hear what people are really saying even when they're not using words. Chosen ones born during this time are often here to spread important messages. They might become teachers, writers, or speakers. Some even have a knack for learning different languages. It's like they're meant to break down barriers between people and help everyone understand each other better. Another important date range for chosen ones is from December 22nd to January 19th. People born during this time often have a strong sense of responsibility and a talent for building things that last. These chosen ones are the planners and organizers of the spiritual world. If you were born in this period, you might find that you're always thinking about the future. You probably like to set goals and make plans to achieve them. You have a gift for seeing the big picture and figuring out the steps needed to make things happen. This isn't just about being practical, though. It's about creating structures that can support spiritual growth and change. Chosen ones born during this time are often here to build new systems or improve old ones. They might become leaders in their communities, start organizations that help others, or work to change unfair laws. They have the patience and determination to work on long-term projects that can make a big difference in the world. Now, here's something important to remember. Even if your birthday doesn't fall in one of these ranges, you can still be a chosen one. These date ranges are just examples of times when the energy for certain types of chosen ones is particularly strong. Every day of the year has its own special energy, and every person has their own unique gifts. So, how do you know if you're a chosen one? There are some signs that many chosen ones experience. Let's talk about a few of these signs. Remember, you don't need to have all of these signs to be chosen. Even one or two might mean you have a special purpose. First, many chosen ones feel different from a young age. You might have always felt like you didn't quite fit in, even with your family or close friends. This isn't because there's something wrong with you. It's because you see the world in a unique way. You might have interests or ideas that others don't understand. This feeling of being different can be hard sometimes, but it's actually a gift. It allows you to see things from a new perspective and come up with ideas that others might miss. Another sign of being chosen is having a strong sense of empathy. This means you can really feel what others are feeling. You might find yourself crying when you see someone else cry, or feeling happy when those around you are happy. This deep empathy can be overwhelming at times, but it's a powerful tool for understanding and helping others. Many chosen ones also have vivid dreams or visions. You might have dreams that seem very real or that come true later. Or you might see flashes of images or scenes when you're awake. These dreams and visions aren't just random. They're often messages or guidance from the spiritual realm. Learning to understand and use these visions is an important part of a chosen one's journey. Chosen ones often feel a deep connection to nature or animals. You might feel most at peace when you're outdoors or have a special way with animals. This connection is a sign of your link to the natural world and the web of life that connects all things. It can be a source of comfort and guidance in your life. Another common sign is having a strong interest in spiritual or philosophical topics from a young age. You might have asked big questions about life, death, and the meaning of existence when you were just a kid. This curiosity about the bigger picture of life is a sign that you're meant to explore and understand deep truths. Many chosen ones also experience synchronicities. These are meaningful coincidences that seem too perfect to be just chance. You might think of someone and then they call you right away. Or you might keep seeing the same number everywhere you go. These synchronicities are like little nods from the universe, confirming that you're on the right path. Chosen ones often have a strong sense of purpose, even if they're not sure what that purpose is yet. You might feel like you're meant to do something important, even if you don't know what it is. This feeling can be frustrating at times, but it's actually a driving force that will lead you to your true path. Another sign is having heightened intuition or psychic abilities. You might just know things without being told or sense when something is about to happen. This intuition is your connection to the spiritual realm, giving you access to knowledge and wisdom beyond the physical world. Many chosen ones are natural healers. This doesn't necessarily mean you're a doctor or nurse, although you might be. It means you have a gift for making others feel better, whether that's through kind words, a comforting touch, or just your presence. People might tell you that they feel better after talking to you or being around you. Lastly, chosen ones often feel a strong pull towards helping others or making the world a better place. You might find yourself always wanting to volunteer, stand up for the underdog, or fight for causes you believe in. This desire to help isn't just about being nice. It's a core part of your purpose as a chosen one. Now that we've talked about who chosen ones are and how to recognize them, let's dive into why they're here. What's the big purpose behind being chosen? Well, it's not just one thing. Chosen ones have many important jobs in the world. First and foremost, chosen ones are here to raise the vibration of the planet. That might sound complicated, but it's really about making the world a better, more positive place. Every kind act, every moment of understanding, every bit of wisdom shared helps lift up the energy of the whole world. It's like chosen ones are spreading light wherever they go. Chosen ones are also here to help others wake up to their own spiritual nature. Many people go through life focused only on the physical world, forgetting that there's so much more to existence. Chosen ones help remind people of the magic and mystery of life. They help others see that we're all connected to something bigger than ourselves. Another important job of chosen ones is to bring new ideas and solutions to the world. Because they see things differently, chosen ones often come up with creative answers to big problems. They might invent new technologies, create beautiful art that touches people's hearts, or come up with new ways of living that are better for people and the planet. Chosen ones are also here to help during times of big changes. The world is always changing, but sometimes those changes are bigger and faster than usual. During these times, people can feel scared or lost. Chosen ones help guide people through these changes. They offer comfort, understanding, and a vision of a better future. Many chosen ones are also here to heal. This healing isn't just about fixing physical problems, although some chosen ones do become doctors or nurses. It's about healing emotional wounds, helping people understand themselves better, and helping to heal the damage we've done to the earth. Chosen ones often have a natural ability to make others feel better just by being there and listening. Chosen ones are also teachers. They might not all work in schools, but they all have wisdom to share. This teaching can take many forms. It might be through writing books, making videos, or just having deep conversations with friends. Chosen ones help others see the world in new ways and understand deeper truths about life. Another important purpose of chosen ones is to be bridges between different groups of people. In a world that often feels divided, chosen ones help people understand each other better. They can see different points of view and help others do the same. This helps bring more peace and understanding to the world. Chosen ones are also guardians of ancient wisdom. Many chosen ones feel drawn to study old spiritual traditions or forgotten knowledge. They help keep this wisdom alive and share it with others in ways that make sense for today's world. This is important because there's a lot we can learn from the past to help us create a better future. Lastly, chosen ones are here to love. This might sound simple, but it's actually one of the most powerful things anyone can do. Chosen ones often have a huge capacity for love, not just romantic love, but love for all people, for animals, for the earth itself. This love is healing and transformative. It has the power to change lives and change the world. All of these purposes come together to create big, positive changes in the world. Chosen ones are like seeds of change, planted throughout the world to help create a better future for everyone. It's a big job, but chosen ones have the gifts and the strength to do it. Now, you might be thinking, wow, that's a lot of responsibility. And you're right, it is. But remember, chosen ones aren't meant to do all this alone. They're part of a bigger team, working together to make the world better. And they're supported by the universe itself. When chosen ones follow their true path, they often find that things just seem to work out. It's like the universe is helping them along. If you've recognized yourself as a chosen one, you might be wondering, what now? How do I use this gift? Don't worry, you're not alone in feeling this way. Many chosen ones feel overwhelmed at first, but there are some simple steps you can take to start using your gifts and fulfilling your purpose. First, trust your intuition, that little voice inside you. Those gut feelings you get, they're more than just random thoughts. They're your connection to higher wisdom. Start paying attention to these feelings and hunches. Write them down in a journal. Over time, you'll start to see patterns and realize just how often your intuition is right. Next, practice meditation. This doesn't have to be complicated. Just find a quiet place, sit comfortably, and focus on your breath. Even just 5 minutes a day can make a big difference. Meditation helps quiet the noise of everyday life, so you can hear your inner wisdom more clearly. It also helps you stay calm and centered, which is important when you're dealing with big spiritual energies. Another important step is to keep learning. Read books on spirituality and personal growth. Attend workshops or classes that interest you. Watch videos or listen to podcasts about spiritual topics. But remember, not everything you learn will feel right for you. Trust your own inner wisdom to guide you to the information that's most helpful for your journey. It's also important to take care of your physical body. Eat healthy foods, get enough sleep, and exercise regularly. Your body is the vessel for your spiritual gifts. So keeping it healthy helps you use those gifts more effectively. Plus, taking care of yourself sets a good example for others. Don't be afraid to use your gifts to help others. If you're a natural listener, be there for friends who need to talk. If you're good at solving problems, offer your ideas when you see a way to help. Even small acts of kindness can make a big difference. Remember, every positive action you take helps raise the vibration of the whole world. Connecting with nature is another great way to use your chosen status. Spend time outdoors. Walk in the woods, sit by a stream, or just watch the clouds. Nature has a way of reminding us of the bigger picture and helping us feel connected to all of life. Many chosen ones find that their intuition and spiritual gifts are stronger when they're in nature. Don't forget to express your unique self. If you're artistic, make art. If you're musical, play or sing. If you're a writer, write. Expressing your true self is a powerful way to bring more light into the world. Don't worry about being perfect. Just be authentic. Lastly, be patient with yourself. Being a chosen one is a lifelong journey. You don't have to have it all figured out right away. It's okay to make mistakes or have doubts sometimes. What matters is that you keep moving forward, keep learning, and keep trying to make a positive difference in the world. Now, you might be thinking, but what if my birthday wasn't in any of the date ranges you mentioned? Does that mean I'm not chosen? Not at all. The truth is every single day of the year has its own special energy. The date ranges we talked about are just examples of times when certain types of chosen one energy are particularly strong. Your birthday, whatever it is, has its own unique spiritual signature. It carries special gifts and challenges that are perfectly suited to your soul's journey. So even if your birthday wasn't specifically mentioned, you absolutely can be a chosen one. In fact, some spiritual teachers believe that everyone is chosen in their own way. We all have gifts to share and a purpose to fulfill. The key is recognizing and embracing your own unique gifts, whatever they may be. If you feel drawn to the idea of being a chosen one, if you resonate with the signs and purposes we've talked about, then trust that feeling. Your soul knows the truth about who you are and why you're here. You don't need anyone else to confirm it for you. Remember, being chosen isn't about being better than anyone else. It's about being willing to step up and use your gifts to make the world a better place. It's about choosing to live with purpose and meaning. And that's something anyone can do, regardless of their birthday. So if you're feeling called to live like a chosen one, go for it. Start paying attention to your intuition. Look for ways to help others, and keep learning and growing. The world needs all kinds of chosen ones with all kinds of gifts. Your unique perspective and abilities are important and valuable. Being a chosen one isn't always easy. It comes with its own set of challenges. Understanding these challenges can help you navigate them better and use them as opportunities for growth. One common challenge is feeling overwhelmed. Chosen ones often feel things very deeply. They can sense the pain and struggles of others, and sometimes it feels like too much. The problems of the world might seem too big to handle. If you're feeling this way, remember that you're not meant to solve everything all at once. Focus on what you can do in your own life, in your own community. Every small positive action makes a difference. Another challenge is feeling misunderstood. Because chosen ones often see the world differently, they might feel like no one really gets them. This can be lonely sometimes. But remember, there are others out there who feel the same way. Look for like-minded people who understand your perspective. Online communities can be a great place to connect with other spiritual seekers. Chosen ones might also struggle with self-doubt. You might wonder if you're really chosen or if you're just imagining things. This is normal. Even the greatest spiritual leaders have had moments of doubt. The key is to keep moving forward, keep using your gifts, even when you're not sure. Your actions will prove the truth of who you are. Balance can be another challenge. It's easy for chosen ones to get so caught up in spiritual pursuits that they neglect practical matters. Or they might focus so much on helping others that they forget to take care of themselves. Remember, you need to balance the spiritual and the physical, the giving and the receiving. Taking care of your everyday life and your own needs isn't selfish. It's necessary to keep you strong and able to fulfill your purpose. Lastly, chosen ones might struggle with the weight of responsibility. Knowing you have a big purpose can feel intimidating. You might worry about making mistakes or not living up to your potential. Remember, you're human. It's okay to make mistakes. What matters is that you learn from them and keep trying. The universe doesn't expect you to be perfect. It just expects you to do your best. We've covered a lot of ground today, exploring the idea of chosen ones and what it means to have a spiritual purpose. Whether you were born on one of the special dates we mentioned or not, the truth is that you have the power to choose your own path. You can decide to live with purpose, to use your unique gifts to make the world a better place. Being chosen isn't about being perfect or having an easy life. It's about being willing to grow, to learn, and to help others. It's about seeing the world in a different way and having the courage to share that vision with others. It's about believing in the power of love, kindness, and wisdom to change the world. If you've recognized yourself in the signs and experiences we've talked about, know that you're not alone. There are many others out there who feel the same way. Reach out, connect with like-minded people, share your experiences and your wisdom. And if you're still not sure if you're chosen, remember this. The very fact that you're interested in these ideas, that you want to make a difference in the world, is a sign that you have a special purpose. Trust that feeling. Follow it. See where it leads you. Every one of us has the potential to be a force for good in the world. Every one of us can choose to live with purpose and meaning. So whether you call yourself a chosen one or not, know that you have gifts to share and a unique role to play in the grand tapestry of life. As you go forward from here, pay attention to the signs around you. Listen to your inner wisdom. Look for ways to help others and spread light in the world. You never know how much difference one kind word, one helpful action, one moment of understanding can make. Remember, the world needs you. It needs your unique perspective, your special gifts, your love, and your light. So shine bright, chosen one. The world is waiting for you.